Hello, welcome to our workout. Hopefully the audio is going to be okay for this workout because my baby is napping in the other room, so I'm like trying to be a little bit quieter. And we have a huge fan going, hoping it will block my noise from him, but not block my noise from you. So stay tuned. We'll see how this sounds. You need a light pair of dumbbells at the thighs and some space. We are doing mainly shoulders, low body, little sprinkle of cardio. We are going to get nice and warm, so find some space. And we will start with some jumping jacks. Arms all the way up and all the way down, low impact. You can hang with me, just stepping, alternating which leg steps out to the side, taking the arms all the way up overhead and all the way back down. In 5, 3, 2, 1, side lunges. Stay nice and wide, bend one knee at a time, sending the butt back. Stretch out those inner thighs. Ten more seconds, then we'll go into kick toes. In 5, 3, 2, 1, kick toes. Stand up nice and tall. Kick, tap the opposite toe, stretch out the hamstrings. If you can't tap, that's okay. Come as close as you can. In 5, 3, 2, 1, squats. Shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. Sit back on the heels, drop the butt, down and up. Wake up those legs. In 5, 3, 2, 1, quad stretch. Grab your foot, bring it up to your butt. 2 or 3 seconds, then switch. Same thing on the other side. Little stretch, little test of the balance. Keep it moving. Couple more, then we'll do some inchworm push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, touch your toes. Walk forward to a plank. Push-ups from your toes to your knees. And then pop back in. Stand up. Do it all again. Stay down here. We'll go right into plank, deep lunge. Twisting, reach towards that front leg and back to your plank. Over to the other side for the same thing. Big rotation, big step forward, chin straight up and down, back leg straight. Three, 2, 1, cat to cow, hands and knees. Arch the back, look at the ceiling, round the back, look at the legs. Nice and slow. 5 more seconds of the child's pose to cobra. 3, 2, 1. Sit back in child's pose. Go through the cobra. Go back and forth again. And we'll push all the way back to a little crunch. 3 pulse hamstring stretch, 3 little pulses. Straighten the legs. A couple more times. Gently roll yourself up. I didn't even think we did arm circles, did we? Let's do some arm circles. You have a lot of upper body. Am I crazy? Did we already do arm circles? I don't think we did. Let's do them. All right, now we feel more ready. Okay, so first round is going to be your easiest round. You get a fair amount of rest between each move. But then we're going to put 3 moves back to back. take some of that rest away, but there'll be rest in between the trios. Then we're going to take all of your rest away, the Keeley special. So now you know what's coming. Round one, easy peasy breezy. Standing flies. We're going to hold the dumbbells, arms at 90-degree angle. Boom, boom. Wrist and elbow lined up, elbow and shoulder lined up. Open and close. So we keep them glued exactly there. Okay? 20 seconds of that. You ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. So keep the arms glued in that position. Feeling the shoulders. We don't want to turn it into a chicken. No, we want the wrists and the elbows to be lined up. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, external rotation. So it's like you just finished one of these, and we're just going to rotate it up, goalpost, back down, up and down. We still have 10 seconds, so you can chill, relax. Remember, round one, easy breezy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rotate it up. If you have shoulder issues, you might want to stick with the standing flies instead of the rotation. It's really important that you keep your shoulders glued where they are. We don't want them like rolling forward and back. This is a tough move. It takes a lot of shoulder stabilization. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Third move, wide, constant tension, overhead press. So we're like in that goalpost, and we're not going to come all the way down here. We're going to hang out, overhead press, keep it wide so that tension, that burn is always there in the shoulders. Just what we want, like constantly burning. In 3, 2, 1. So get it high, keep it high. Breathe through it. Keep that core strong to support the back. 10 seconds, and we get to rest. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So now we're going to do all 3 back to back, no rest. So we have 20 seconds of standing flies, maybe 20 seconds of external rotations, these guys, and then 20 seconds of constant tension, overhead presses. All 3 back to back, but then we move on to new moves, and it's going to alternate upper lower body. In 3, 2, 1, roll those shoulders down and back, set yourself up, find a pace that works for you. Now this is going to be your telltale sign right here of if these weights are a good weight for you. 8 seconds, then we go into our external rotations. If it feels like too much, if that form is being compromised or you can't get those weights up, 3, 2, 1, external rotations, then you're going to drop the weight. Or if, like, for instance, I'm at 5s, maybe this is too much, keep going. I'm just going to drop the body weight, and you're going to do the exact same thing here. Okay, or if you have shoulder issues, this is an option for you as well. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, constant tension overhead presses. Come back to that goal post in between your presses. Let it burn, it'll be over soon. 10 seconds, then we rest, we get new moves. 3, 2, 1, rest. So moving on to the low body, alternating backwards lunges, dumbbells are just at your side. You're going to step back and in, switching legs every single rep. Big step back, get low in that lunge, drive through that front heel. Here we go. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Step it back and in. These are still only 20 seconds. So the lower body and the upper body are the exact same timing. Switching legs every rep. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, constant tension backwards lunges. So this time, we're going to stay in a bend. So home base is that like demi squat. So we never get to straighten the legs in between switching legs. Take a breath. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Find that bend. Step it back. The home base is that little narrow squat, keeping the knees bent the whole time. But we still get even lower as we step back into that lunge. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, we get to stand up tall again, but this time we're staying on one leg, 3 pulses in a lunge, drive the knee. Then same leg, 3 pulses. We'll do 20 seconds one leg, right into 20 seconds the other leg. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pulse, 2, 3, drive the knee. Pulse, 2, 3, drive the knee. So same leg, pulse, 2, 3, drive the knee. If you're struggling with the balance, you can always tap before and after the knee drive. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. Pulse, 2, 3, drive it up. Pulse, 2, 3, drive it up. 3, 2, 1, rest. So now you know the drill. We're gonna do all 3 moves back to back. No rest, 20 seconds each move. Alternating backwards lunges, into your constant tension backward lunges, into your 3 pulse knee drive, 20 seconds each side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Backing in, switching legs. Find your rhythm, find your range of motion, your pace. In 5 seconds, constant tension backwards lunges. 3, 2, 1, get low, stay low. Coming to that home base, knee bend in between each rep. In 10 seconds, we get to stand up tall again, staying on one leg for 3 pulses and a knee drive. 3, 2, 1, up tall, pulse, 2, 3, drive it up, same leg. Pulse, 2, 3, drive it up. In 10 seconds, we switch legs. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. 3 pulses, knee drive. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Back to the upper body. First move, around the world. So shoulders down and back, core strong. We go all the way up to overhead, down on the side. Then we reverse it. Side raise all the way up to overhead, down in front. We just keep going back and forth. In, 3, 2, 1. All the way up, down on the side, all the way up, down on the front. Watch that the body isn't leaning. No arching the back, no swinging the weights. Use your shoulders to lift. 3, 2, 1, and rest. This time, just forward raised overhead. So just here and back down. So lots of time, shake it out, breathe. Just forward raise to overhead, palms face back towards you. In 3, 2, 1. All the way up to overhead, all the way back down. Same form cues apply. So no swinging, no leaning, no arching. Just those shoulders and back working. Arms moving, nothing else. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, we're going to do just a forward raise, so just to the shoulder height. Open up to the side, back to the front, then down. So forward raise, open to the side, back to the front, and down. Little combo, little dance routine. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Forward, open to the side, back to the front, and down. Forward, side, forward, down. Forward, side, forward, down. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now we're repeating all 3 no rests, so around the world, into just the forward raised overhead, into the forward raise, open to the side. We still have 10 seconds. Relax those arms. In 5, 3, 2, 1, around the world. All the way up to overhead, down on the side, all the way up to overhead, down in front. Now get stronger on the way up and on the way down. So don't rush it, even on that drop. In 7 seconds, just the forward raise to overhead. In 3, 2, 1, just the forward raise to overhead. All the way up, all the way down. That feels like too much. You can always stop at shoulder height. You don't have to go to overhead. In 7 seconds, we will all be stopping at shoulder height. In 3, 2, 1, forward raise, open to the side, back to the forward raise, and down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, heavy pants. With a narrow squat, feet are really close together, but we're not gonna let the knees touch. We want them to still follow the line of the toes. You're gonna come down as far as you can, keeping the heels on the floor, keeping the back nice and flat. If you can touch the weights to the floor and come back up, awesome. My belly will not allow. 3, 2, 1. Down and back up. So keeping the weight in the heels, keeping that back nice and flat. 10 more seconds, then we get to rest. Feeling the glutes and the quads. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, cross-legged squats. So one leg is gonna cross over like we're doing our hip stretch that we are gonna do at the end, and we're just gonna squat down and up in this position, okay? So if you need some support, don't use any weights, use one hand to hold on. In 3, 2, 1, cross one leg over, sit back on that heel, and up. Ooh, my balance is not feeling it. Here we go. Just as low as you can go. The baby's taking over all my core strength, therefore all of my balance. And switch legs, right into the other side. So I have like my ankle crossed over just above my knee, and I'm sitting back, bending my supporting leg, pushing my hips back. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, 3 pulse squats. So we're just gonna come down into a squat, 3 pulses at the bottom, then we get to stand up. You can hold the weights wherever you're comfy. I kind of like alternating, so we have them down, then we have them up, and then put mine down again. In 5, 3, 2, 1, pulse, 2, 3, and then stand. Pulse, 2, 3, and then stand. Pulse, 2, 3, and stand. 2, 3, and stand. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So now all 3 back to back, no rest. So heavy pants into our single leg cross-legged squats, 20 seconds each side, into our 3 pulse squats. 10 seconds, then in it. Narrow squat in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Keep those knees following the line of the toes. Make sure they're not hitting together. In 5 seconds, cross-legged squats. 3, 2, 1. Weights up if you're using them. Cross it over. It helps you balance. You stare at a spot on the floor or the wall in front of you. In 7 seconds, we switch legs. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. In 10 seconds, we go into our 3 pulse squats. In 7. In 3, 2, 1, 3 pulse squats. In 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, little sprinkle of cardio using the same shoulders and low body. First move, skiers. narrow stance, narrow enough that you're not going to hit yourself when you sweep down. So like the ski steps we sometimes do in our warm-up, it's just stationary. If it feels like too much going overhead, go shoulder height. 3, 2, 1, skiers. Big emphasis on the down. Lots of speed. 7 seconds. And 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, inside outside squat pulses. So we're gonna find a nice wide squat. We're gonna kind of like pulse up and down, not quite standing. And the weights are gonna go inside and outside the legs with each pulse. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Inside, outside, inside, outside. So it's like a little bit bigger than our regular pulse, but we're still not standing all the way up. 10 seconds, then we get to rest. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Cross body punches next. We still stay in that wide kind of bent position, punching the arms across the body, palms face in. We have 10 seconds, and we're ready to go. Here we go, keep the body still. In 3, 2, 1. Punch across the body, lots of power. Release the back and the shoulders. In 10. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Now we got to repeat that back to back, no rest. Skiers, squat pulses, inside, outside, and your cross body punches. 10 seconds. Then we get a big rest. And I need it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, skiers. Use that breath. Ten seconds. Then our inside outside squat pulses. In 5, 3, 2, 1, inside outside. And seconds, then our cross body punches. In 7, in 5, in 3, 2, 1, cross body punches. Stay low, bend those knees. Almost there. 10 seconds, then we get a 1 minute rest. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. 1 minute, sip of water, shake it out. Whew. We're gonna do it again, but just in trios. So in that first round, we like introduced each move. So you had to move for 20 seconds, then you got to rest for 20 seconds while you learn the next move. Now we know all the moves, pretty much. So we're just gonna do trios, 3 moves in a row, no rest, then we rest before we move on to the next trio. So first trio, got the standing flies with the external rotations, with the constant tension, wide overhead presses. We still have 20 seconds. This is hard. I'm sweaty. 10 seconds. Take a deep breath. Roll those shoulders back and down. Grab your weights. Set yourself up. Standing flies. In 3, 2, 1. Opening close. So remember, we're at 90 degrees. We want the wrist and the elbows lined up. We don't want any like chicken wings. We want to make sure we're nice and squared off, 90-degree angle. In 8 seconds, right into external rotations. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Keep it here. Rotate it up. So from the fly, top of the fly position, just rotating up, keeping those shoulders glued. In 10 seconds, wide, constant tension, overhead presses. In 5, oh, I got a back split drip happening. 3, 2, 1, press it up, just down to that like football goal post end position, not over top of your shoulders. So you keep that tension. In 10 seconds, you get to rest. Keep that core strong, back strong. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up is our lunge sequence. So we have alternating backwards lunges, then we have the constant tension backwards lunges, and then we stay on one leg for 20 seconds, 3 pulses and knee drive, then the other leg. So really like 3 moves, but 1 move has a right and a left. Here we go, backwards lunges. In 3, 2, 1, regular lunges, step it back and in, switching legs, every rep, driving through that front heel. We should be feeling the glutes and a little bit of the quads. In 10 seconds, we stay bent so we don't get to stand in the middle. Constant tension backwards lunges. In 3, 2, 1. Bend it, step it back. So see how I'm getting like a little bit lower than that middle bend, that home base. So we feel it even more. 10 seconds and we get to stand up. We stay on one leg. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1, stand it up, choose a leg, 3 pulses, then drive that knee, then right back, same leg. 3 pulses, drive that knee. 10 seconds, then we do the exact same thing on the other side. In 5, 3, 2, 1, switch legs, pulse. 2, 3, drive it up. Pulse. 2, 3, drive it up. 10 seconds, and we rest. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Back to the shoulders, around the world. Into our forward raised overhead, into our forward hold, open up to the side. Here we go. In 5, 3, 2, 1. All the way up, down on the side, all the way up, down in front. Shoulders are down and back. Core is tight, so nothing is moving except the arms on all 3 of these moves. In 7 seconds, just the forward raised overhead. In 3, 2, 1, forward raised overhead, and just back down. Control the lift and the drop, so don't just let it go. Stay strong in both directions. In 10 seconds, forward raise, open to the side, back to forward raise before we take it down. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Forward raise to the side, forward raise, and down. Ooh, those shoulders. The burn is happening. It is real. 10 seconds, then we get to rest. In 7, in 3, 2, 1, rest. Back to the legs, heavy pants, into our single leg, cross leg squats, 20 seconds each side. Then our 3 pulse squats. Here we go, heavy pants, narrow stance. In 3, 2, 1, down and up. Ten seconds, then our single leg, cross-legged squats. In 5, 3, 2, 1, take it up, cross it over. Whatever leg you're starting with, stay on that leg for 20 seconds. Sit back on that heel, push the hips back, sit down. In 7 seconds, we switch legs. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. Right into the other side. Same thing. Sink into that squat, get low. Find that balance. Use something if you need it. In 5 seconds, 3 pulse squats. 3, 2, 1, 3 pulses. Ten seconds, then we rest. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Into our cardio skiers, into our pulses, into our inside outside and into our cross body punches. Last set, then this round is done. Big rest coming your way. Here we go. Skiers. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 10 seconds. Then we're widening those legs for our inside outside squat pulses. 3, 2, 1. Inside, outside. You don't quite come to a stand, they are big pulses. Feel those legs. 10 seconds, and our cross body punches. Stay wide. Keep a gentle bend on those punches. 3, 2, 1. Stay wide. Gentle bend in those knees. Lots of power in that punch. Like you mean it. 10 seconds, then you get a big rest. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Ooh, 1 minute. Shake it out. Breathe. Wipe your sweat. I have a lot of it happening right now. We are doing it one more time. Just one last round. But you know the drill. I told you at the beginning, no rest. We're working it the whole way through. The good news is it does go upper, lower, upper, lower. So you get like a little bit of chill time there, but it's gonna be tough. Then we get to stretch. "25 seconds, then into our standing flies for the last time. Everything is quick, it's only 20 seconds. If you are struggling, try to keep moving, just go body weight. Just put your weights down and keep moving. You still have some time, enjoy it. Once we start, we're not stopping. In 5, here we go, grab the weights, roll those shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1, standing flies. 90-degree angle, wrist and elbows lined up, and we're coming to shoulder height. Take your time, feeling every single rep, working those shoulders. In 7 seconds, we're totally done with this move. We're moving on to external rotations. It's my sweaty hands. 3, 2, 1, keep it up, rotate it. Last time that you have to do this move, okay? I know this one sucks. It's a hard one. That's because it works. In 7 seconds, we're done with it. Constant tension, overhead presses. In 3, 2, 1, constant tension, overhead presses. Keep it wide. Keep that goal post. Breathe through it. You got it. In 10 seconds, weights down, alternating backwards lunges. In 7, in 5, in 3, 2, 1. Take them down. Step it back and in. Switching legs every rep. Big step back. Get low. The good news is you've been through 28 minutes of this circuit. You only have 4.5 minutes to go. That's it. Home stretch. The worst is over. In 5 seconds, constant tension backwards lunges. 3, 2, 1. Keep it low. Step it back and in. Home base is that little narrow squat. Only 20 seconds of your life. Now just 10. Next up, we're sticking with one side. Repulse, static lunge with a knee drive. 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Pulse. 2, 3. Drive that knee. Pulse. 2, 3. Drive that knee. Stay on the same side. In 10 seconds, we'll switch to the other leg. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Pulse. 2, 3. Drive it up. Pulse. 2, 3. Drive it up. 10 seconds. Then back to the upper body, around the world. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Around the world. Side raise or forward raise all the way up, down on the side, then just reverse it. Side raise all the way up, down in front. If you're struggling, get wider, get lower in that stance so you're nice and stable. In 5 seconds, forward raise to overhead. 3, 2, 1. Forward raise to overhead, then back down. So we took away that side component. In 10 seconds, forward raise, opening up to the side, back to forward raise, and down. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Forward raise to the side, back to the front, and down. Keep that core strong, body still. In 10 seconds, heavy pants. So that's our narrow squat. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Heavy pants. Nice narrow stance. Get as low as you can with good form. We're so close to being done. So close. 10 more seconds here. A little over 2 minutes left in your whole circuit. 5 seconds, then cross single leg squats. 3, 2, 1. Take one leg across. Sit down and stand up. Bend those hips back. Oh, balance. Hello, where are you? 8 seconds, then we'll switch sides. In 3, 2, 1, switch sides. In 10 seconds, 3 full squats. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1, 3 pulses. I like to give my glutes a nice squeeze at the top to get a little extra glute activation. Who doesn't want a nice bum, you know? 5 seconds, then we go narrow again. We're going into skiers in 3, 2, 1. Take it up, big push. Hold on tight to those weights, especially if your hands are sweaty now like mine. And if it feels like too much, go body weight or go to shoulder height. In 10 seconds, inside outside squat pulses. In 5, 3, 2, 1, inside outside. Big pulses, but we don't quite get to straighten those legs. This is your second last move. Get excited. In 10 seconds, cross body punches. In 7, in 5, in 3, 2, 1, cross body punches. Last move energy, let it out, use it all up. The power, 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh. Get your breath. Let's stretch. Let's do a nice big side bend, wide stance, big reach over. Same thing, other side. Big reach over, stretch at those obliques, that back. Come on up, gently grab your head, bring it to one side. Feel that stretch along your neck, your trap, your shoulder. Stay there, deep breath. A little bit to the front corner. And then switch sides. Gentle pull over to the side, drop that shoulder down away from you. Deep breath. A little bit to the front corner. And then stretch that shoulder. When I'm across the body, big hug. Shoulder stays down away from the ear. Enjoy it. Lots of shoulder stuff today. Open it up. Hug on the other side. Let it go. Find some balance or grab onto the wall or chair. Let's do quads. So grab your foot, bring it up to your butt. Find that spot where you can really feel that quad stretch. All those lunges, all those squats, stretch it out. Let's do hips. So cross it over. Sit down, push that knee away, pull the foot up higher. And And switch legs, quad on the other side. So just grab your foot, bring it up to your butt, find that stretch. You can always hold on to something if you need it. As you can see, I'm popping all over the place this workout in this stretch. Let's do hip, cross it over, push that knee away, pull the foot up if you can, if you have free hands. Feeling the stretch in the hip with the crossover. And then let's put the feet together, grab the hands behind the back, get some height. See if you can hang over, bring them up a little higher. And release them. But stay there, stretch out those hamstrings. Relax the head. Gentle bend, slowly roll yourself up. Give your shoulders a nice big roll back. We are done. Thank you so much for sweating with me. Boy, am I ever sweating. See you in the next one.